The Detroit Lions walk into Lambeau Field and get another win, 24-14, as they head to 7-1 on the season, heading into Week 10. They still remain on top of the NFC North as well as on top of the NFC. What a season we are having, as we are now halfway through the season, obviously also trading for Za'darius Smith, as the Lions finally get that edge rusher that we can finally have. And once Hutch gets back, he'll be lining up alongside him as well. Today we're going to go through the Packers game. I know it's a couple days late, but I've been so sick, man. Sorry if my voice is annoying, like I said. Been dealing with a sickness, but we're going to talk about the Packers game, the impact of that, as well as the impact of the Za'Darius Smith trade. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. We're just going to jump right in. The impact of this win over the Green Bay Packers. You've now won 3 years straight in Lambeau, and that is hard to do. It is. But the way that we came out and just dominated the offense, even in the shitty conditions, they call us the dome team. Jared Goff can't throw in bad weather. Well, he went 18 of 22. I doubt there's ever been a quarterback in those kind of conditions that have done that. Jared Goff has been phenomenal. The run game was great, and obviously the O-line was amazing. The defense, man, making plays when we needed it. Kirby Joseph pick six, fourth down stops. Like, they just did everything. And, holding the long field goals, and they missed the field goal. Like, we did everything. We made no mistakes outside of the Brian Branch ejection, which wasn't really even a mistake. It was just a bad ejection, obviously. But outside of that, and then the Amik Robertson taunting on the fourth down that ended up giving up a touchdown, which didn't matter because we'd already won. Outside of that, we played basically a perfect game. I mean, we had no drops, no fumbles, no turnovers. We continue to play clean football. Jared Goff has not thrown a pick since week 3, and that is probably the reason that our offense has been as good as it is. It's the reason that we're winning games like we are. And it's the reason, like, the defense making all these turnovers. Like, the defense stepping up, making plays when we need it. Like, Kirby Joseph pick 6 right before halftime. Gives us a 17-3 lead. We come out of halftime with the ball. We walk down. We score. The fourth down conversions. I mean, the first one, insane catch and throw from Goff, and, insane catch by Amon-Ra. Then the Gibbs fourth down run. Absolutely beautiful. Like, if you don't go for those 2 fourth downs, we might not have won the game because we probably would have kicked 2 field goals. Who knows? We could have missed one of those. And that right there, those 2 fourth down conversions that ended up touchdowns, were our only 2 touchdowns of the game, and at least offensively. And not to mention that if we would have just kicked field goals, we would have only scored about 16 points. And, technically I guess we still would have won, but you never know, right? Overall, the offense played great. Loved the play calling. I mean, we were just being safe with the ball. The Goff was delivering, and they played great. Defensively, we continue to look good. And now we're going to get all these starters back with Emmanuel Mosley, who could start. Ifedo Melifonwu's coming back. Not to mention, trading for Za'Darius Smith. And that's huge. And also you have Josh Pascal coming back, one of our best edges as of right now. Probably our best, now outside of Za'Darius Smith now, but that's huge. Like, he's having a good year. We got our guys back. This is huge. Like, we have guys coming back. Our defense is already playing well without generating pressure. Just imagine what they're going to do now. This team is just amazing. This was a huge win. You're 2-0 in the division. Packers are 0-2. You're a game and a half ahead. It means you can lose a game and still be ahead in the division. Obviously, we don't want to lose. We want to continue to just win, and I think that's what we'll do. But, man, like, if we continue the stretch of play, like, we could literally go 16-1. I'm serious. We talked about before the season, my schedule prediction, how important this 5-game stretch was. With the Cowboys. We didn't even know the Vikings were going to be good. This 5-game stretch that we've had over the last 4, about to be 5 games, and how it was the hardest. And if we could at least go 4-1, maybe 3-2, that would be the goal. We could go 5-0. Za'Darius Smith coming to Detroit. Obviously, this is what we wanted. This is the guy we wanted, the guy we needed, and it's the guy we got. Brad Holmes, the GOAT, only trading a 5th and a future 6th. Also getting a 7th in return. Just beautiful. Absolute Brad Holmes masterclass. A guy who's really good at generating pressure, and he's also a really good run stopper. And that's something that our defense has kind of been lacking at over the last few weeks. I mean, Josh Jacobs had nearly 100 yards at halftime, and he probably would have been well over 100 if the Packers weren't playing catch-up the whole time. But overall, I mean, this guy lining up with Aiden Hutchinson next season, and then you add in Lee McNeil, DJ Reader, best D-line in football. Not to mention our secondary, which is just playing great this year. the best safety trio and best safety duo and the best safety in the league. I mean, Jesus, man. Like, we just got this insane team. The defense is putting it together now, and you can see how much of an impact it has on not just the team itself, but like the offense. Like, the offense is playing better because the defense is giving them all these opportunities, and you just love to see it. Za'darius Smith is going to bring exactly what we need. He's going to generate pressures, get sacks. He could literally get 7.5 sacks over the last 9 games of the year. More than likely, he'll get like, I don't know, like 4.5, maybe 5. But the pressure that he's going to create in the run stopping and the sacks, it's going to be amazing. Absolutely love this trade. And obviously, with all the guys coming back on defense, and then you add in this guy, the defense is going to get, the defense is going to get a whole lot better. Like, it amazes me what Brad Holmes has done with his team. Heading into Houston, it's going to be tough. I hope Za'Darius Smith plays, but man, if we can finish this 5-game stretch 5-0, that literally will, we're already in the running for the 1 seed, but man, it's just going to get us closer and closer. We'll be, just a few wins away, I would say, from locking up the division, maybe not, maybe not a few games, but like, literally, like, when you look at it, like, we could have the division wrapped up by week 14 or 15 if we keep winning. We have a legitimate chance of being 12-1 if we win on Thanksgiving. And not only that, but I really don't see that many games outside of maybe the Niners, maybe the Bills, and maybe like the Bears or Vikings of us losing. And we might be resting the starters that last game of the year against the Vikings because of how well we're playing. I think the Lions are going to go 14-3, man. Let's knock on wood, cross our fingers. Go Lions. Keep dominating. Let's go. Go Lions. Thanks for watching.